introduce you to Ron Burgundy.
Linda Jackson, how are you, my friend?
Linda Jackson.
This ain't the part. I gotta find the video, but this.
Hello, Mr. Burgundy.
When it's all racist.
Black. You're black. Just stop. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know why I can't stop saying black. The word black.
Hello, Mr. Burgundy.
Black. Black.
Stop.
Black.
Stop saying black.
I feel like this would have got canceled.
Surprised it didn't when it came out.
If I don't
Well, at that time, nobody was being
Darling,
sensitive.
Can you please get me a cup of coffee?
We were still able to laugh at things.
Please be seated. Everyone, please be seated. Great.
I kind of like what
I
Champ
know
says.
that all of you are aware that the news community is laughing at what we're trying to do here at 24 Hour News. But that is why they brought me in.
She's the best.
You see, gentlemen, I don't lose.
Listen, I feel like I need to clear the air.
Oh, please don't.
I want to say on behalf of the entire news team, we are huge supporters of all African and Americans.
Veronica got so tan.
I remember the first African and American I ever saw.
It's African.
And American.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Absolutely 100% positive. It isn't like fish and chips.
Hey, we're all the same on the inside. Stinky and pink.
When I was in high school, me and my buddies used to sneak in the girls'
That's
locker
it,
room.
man.
We'd
Look
get
at
the
that.
girls in the shower,
Yeah.
and I'd look at all of them, no matter what color they were.
This is the worst meeting I've ever been in.
A black man follows me everywhere when it's sunny.
Actually, I think that's your shadow.
I call him.
And if it's a cloudy day, what happens to Leon?
He goes home.
It's your shadow. It's talking about his shadow.
Shut your damn mouths. Sit down. What is he doing?
I think you scared him. You can't shout at Brick.
Is he all right?
Can you sing him a soothing siren song? Just a high melodic.
I'm alive.
I'm not singing along with
Oh, come on, Brick. Brick. Linda has a balloon. You better get him a balloon.
you. Is this for real, Freddie?
Linda, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So you have a black boss, and it's freaking you out. Is it freaking you out?
A little bit, to be honest.
Freaking you out?
Oh, she's got a knife.
Give a shit. We're not all here to hold hands and sing kumbaya. So as long as you keep your numbers, we are gonna get
Champ
along
is
just fine.
hilarious in this fucking
And
movie.
if you don't,
Hell yeah.
then I'm gonna be
Nice.
and unpleasant. You dig?
I dig. We all dig.
I like to dig. One time I went digging for treasure and I found a half a body.
Get out of my office.
Oh shit, that's funny. I'm trying to find the one where he's kind of like getting this part, yeah. I was thinking this is
Sure.
this is Andrew. How he is with black girls.
Yeah. Come on. Do it.
That's Andrew.
Oh, don't cry.
Sexual yet frightening. It's an odd mixture.
Come in.
I think our boss just raped me. What? I don't know what happened. Oh, a bit of a blur. There was hands and hair and breath and lips. There might have been other people. I don't know.
Sounds like she wants you. Man, women have been all over me since we got crazy famous. Not to brag or anything, but I just gave Florence Henderson crabs.
That is in no way a brag, Brian. That's horrible.
Hey, it's just doing something beautiful that two people do. Except one of them has microscopic dust mites all over his penis and dick.
I'm just saying. The mom of the Brady Bunch had a fun time with you and then woke up the next day and realized she had crabs.
I gave her a whole Brady bunch of crabs.
Sounds to me like it's her fault for being a randy gal.
I have a date.
Brick has a date?
Good for Brick.
What's the date?
A date is simply when two people get together, do something social, have a few drinks, yada, 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 take their shirts off.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's a fun thing. It's fun.
It's all right. Look, don't worry, Brick. We got your back, okay? First things first, we need to get you a little protection.
There it is.
I like how we just watch
Brian
movie
Fantana's
clips now.
glorious campaign. Oh, right, I know. How about the hooded guest?
I like the cut of your jib.
Oh shit.
How do you get stuff to stream on Restream?
What?
What?
How do you get it that to happen?
Oh, what I'm doing? All right, at the bottom of your screen where it has a little mic in the camera, there's a thing that says share screen. So when you click on that, it'll give you options like say if you have something open or if you have another web browser open, you could tell it like which screen you want to or what something you want to stream. So even if you have one screen, if you have two tabs, if you want that tab to stream on here, then that tab will stream. Nothing but that tab will stream. So like even if I click trial and error, you gotta mess with stuff on your own time. You're just gonna like try everything out.
When I was diagnosed with cancer,
Shut up.
I thought you had the free YouTube. I mean,
No,
not the other YouTube.
Buttless chap
Paid
at the bat
YouTube.
mitzvah. Bat mitzvah. The garden gnome had a normal sized penis. The garden gnome had a normal sized penis.
When I saw this in the theater, I was dying.
Grab the children! Save the children!
Gotta save the children.
When that was like the first scene, and when I remember I was in the theater, I was fucking cracking up watching that shit. It was just like they're coming into the back door. Oh shit. Uh-oh. There you go, Steve. You got it working.
What happened?
Steve got
Oh,
it to work.
now we're on
Joe's not
Amazon.
even on. Let's say,
You know what'll be fucked up? What'll be fucked up is Steve messed up and we are not live anymore. I just saw this shit at 8 o'clock.
Well, I did end the live streaming for a few minutes.
You did? Because I don't even think it. It says it's on for 8 minutes now. But it would have been funny if you had like porn on. Oh shit! Oh my god. This shit is cool. I like Restream though. I think I like it better. I like it better than StreamYard so far. I just like the fact that somebody else could come on and they could make their channel live with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if we all did like separate podcasts or whatever, and we had different followers and shit, we could all put it at the same time. That's pretty fucking cool.
Well, it's good you can promote on each other's podcasts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Networking and say if we ever met somebody else that did a podcast and they want to promote theirs, well, we'll get canceled because we'll be arguing with people too much. But shut the fuck up, right?
Oh. Hold on. Oh my god.
He's having fun over there.
The hell is he doing? Oh, he's gonna beat up on the dog?
Yeah. So next time, let's come up with a topic.
Next time we should.
If there is a next
What the fuck?
What is that?
That was my computer, but I opened something. Oh shit! I gotta sneeze again.
It's YouTube coming for you.
Fuck!
No.
Save the children! Ah, shit. That's another sad thing. I haven't seen a good horror movie. I haven't seen a good comedy movie. I haven't seen a good movie in a really long time.
Screams come out next week.
That's it.
I don't think Scream is gonna be good.
Nah.
It's gonna be all right.
I just opened the back door.
Did you hear what Chris Rock said
No.
about Will Smith and his stand-up thing? You know he's doing a live stand-up on Netflix. I think it's like tomorrow or some shit. But
Chris Rock?
apparently, yeah, it's supposed to be live on Netflix. But apparently people are going against him now because he finally talked about the Will Smith shit and the joke that he made they didn't like. Because he decided to say that since Will Smith slapped him, he just goes home and he watches that movie that Will Smith's a slave in to watch him get whipped. Now so now he's gonna laugh at the slave owners whipping a black man. I'm like, oh god, y'all guys are so annoying.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous. People are dumb. I hate people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't deal with that shit. Comedians anymore. I don't think any of them are funny anymore.
I think some are. It's just that you got to think it's just not the same world as, because if you're gonna really have harsh comics, think about it. When we're growing up and shit like that in the '90s, watching this shit, you could say racist jokes, you could say anything jokes, and everyone took it as a joke. Now you say a racist joke, oh my god, what did you just say?
Yeah.
And you make a sexist joke, oh my god, what did you just say? And it's just now everyone got to watch their mouths because now they can't. Like that guy, there was a comedian, he was a new comedian, and he was on SNL for, I think, a week. And someone went into his Twitter for 4 years prior, and he made an Asian joke, and they kicked him off of SNL. Just an Asian joke he made years ago. So it was just really? If you watched SNL in the fucking 90s and 80s, how many fucking racist jokes were there? How many sexist jokes were there? It's just we're just weak as people. We're just fucking sensitive and weak. We can't take joke. We don't know what a joke is. You know how many times I went to a comedy club and people were getting angry at the comedian for making a fucking joke? You're here to hear a joke. Why are you taking everything seriously? It makes no fucking sense.
That's people.
That is people.
I don't want to laugh. I want to be here and be amused.
You can't say that. You can't say that. Fuck you.
You can't. You just can't.
Bitch, I'm gonna say it anyway.
Well, some people are like that, but when they're like that, they don't get the Netflix deals or the SNL deals or the Comedy Central deals because they're too quote unquote fucking risky. The only person that does it, even though I don't really consider it stand-up comedy anymore, he's just commentating, is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's the only one that could get away with it, but I feel like he's more commentating than doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, he doesn't really do the stand. He just talks about what he feels and then people will be like, "Oh, that was funny."
Well, he also
That's
he's not like left or right either. He's in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
he talks shit about both sides. So
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why he's still good to listen to, because at least he's freaking in the middle.
yeah.
Like, it's just like that's the one. Like, speaking of, like, I said, I swear to God, I hate this shit sometimes. Freaking SNL, like everything. Like, I try to like watch like certain skits just to see, and it's like the same shit. Like, we're gonna make fun of Republicans and this and that, and it's like, yeah, it's easy to make fun of all of that shit, but at the same time, come up with some original shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same anymore. Nothing's the same anymore. It sucks.
It's like Trump jokes. It's like I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
Yeah, it's
make something new.
basically. Listen, he had his run of jokes. We have to get new shit until he becomes president again or whatever happens.
No. I don't know. Fucking weak ass shit.
Weak ass.
Beep, beep, beep. So don't worry, Steven. Don't worry about getting canceled because I'm live streaming from our channel too. So if we get canceled, you get canceled. We all get canceled.
We all get canceled together.
Cancel culture. I cancel culture. How about that?
Oh shit! I'm not canceled. You're canceled.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
They're gonna be like, "What the hell just happened? Can he do that? Can you do that, bitch?"
No, can you do it? Yeah, I can do anything I fucking want.
Whatever you could do, I could do better. Remember that?
I'm rubber, motherfucker. I am rubber.
Keep resorting to childish shit. Just start mimicking everything they say.
Goes back.
Yeah, I keep getting disconnected today. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Yo, Joe, I know that you read the Max series, so I had I had to buy the whole series. I love the fucking thing.
So good.
It really
I want to do. They have the Max versus Batman out now. I haven't gotten my hands on that yet. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, it looks really good. Sam Keith did all the art.
Yeah, Keith. What was his name? The artist, Keith something. He's still alive, right? The artist and writer.
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
Pretty much.
I think he's. Yeah, no, I can't hear Joe.
He got kicked off again.
Sorry, Joe.
Al Gore. Let's blame it on Al Gore.
Blame it on Al Gore. But yeah, that's such a good. I wish they continued. They need to not redo, but kind of redo the cartoon, because the cartoon took almost right after the comic. So it was just like, if they just continued until the end of the comic, that would have been so good.
Yeah. I'll never do that.
No. And if they redo it, it's going to be corny and shitty. Yeah.
The fuck?
No, no. Start crying.
Jesus.
Yeah, you keep getting stuff.
Yeah, the guy that does it is Sam Keith.
Yes. Is he still alive?
I think so, yeah, because he just did the Batman and Max one like last year.
Oh, okay, good. I kind of want to see him because I was doing research on him. There's like videos on him that I guess he didn't, but they're saying that when he went into Image and made the Max, everybody liked it because it was very unique. And then when he started working for Marvel and the way he drew characters wasn't like normal because he had his own way of drawing shit. And then he was really depressed and all this stuff. Like he was not, what's the word? He wasn't really like looking at himself like he's good at shit. So I was just like, damn, I don't know if he quit or if he fucking, I don't know.
He ended up going and doing like I forget what it was, but it was some like really female focused series, and he got into this whole thing with that. Yeah, he did like the indie stuff, and every once in a while, yeah, he comes back and works in the Max, and then kind of goes back to doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I like.
He's like a legend.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I wish he made another indie series that like the Max for himself, because the Max is so like in depth and all about trauma and all that stuff. It was so fucking good.
It really gets into like psychology and stuff, which is really interesting, and that's kind of his forte. And like he should do something else with that, you know.
Yeah. And I also I heard that he wanted to only make Max like 12 or 20 issues or some shit like that, and they made him do more, so that's why you get the second half of the story when it's the other girl.
I hate that.
That explains why it's just like kind of different, you know. It's like a really different story.
Yeah, he wanted to stop with I think the main girl was Julie. I forgot the main girl is.
Yeah, it's one of those.
So,
Julie.
Yeah, he wanted to stop with her, but then he went to the friend, and he made it work, but it was just like he wanted to stop at a certain thing. But I think it was doing so good at the time, they pushed him to do more to do it.
It was definitely tacked on though. Like, yeah, it was fine, but it wasn't really like part of the same story.
It wasn't. Like you could tell when you're reading it, like, oh, okay, now we're going somewhere else. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's still good. I like how he mixed it up.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of like Frank Frazetta in the way he draws and stuff, but it's more like surreal and stuff, and it's like more, I don't know, it was like the perfect thing for like the 90s, you know. It was just the right kind of look.
It was, and it was like very detailed, but it was weird, but very.
And it was still like cartoony.
Yes.
It was realistic and very like comic booky at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I love that shit.
Yeah, it's a great series.
Did you watch the cartoon?
That's what got me into it in the first place.
Okay.
I used to stay up late to watch that.
Yeah, that one, because that was part of the oddities. So it was that, Aeon Flux, The Head, and sometimes Spawn.
Oh, the brothers Grunt.
I don't even remember the Brothers Grimm.
It's the story of the brothers Grunt. They're always out on the hunt, and they're trying to find their brother. They were like, it was like Ed and Eddie, but the one brother was missing, and they were out trying to find them.
I'm trying to look that up.
Yeah, that was off the wall, that one. Look that one up when you get a chance. If you look up like Liquid Television, you'll see it.
Yeah, it was Liquid Television. And did you know that
Weird shit.
the person who drew Rugrats drew Aeon Flux?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised because there's a lot of the same kind of weird style. I didn't know that, but yeah, that makes sense.
He said that he drew Aeon Flux because he was like, I'm tired of drawing like kid baby stuff. So then he went.
Wow, yeah.
Drew Aeon Flux. I was just like,
that's interesting.
It was awesome. I love Aeon Flux too. The movie was garbage, but
of course it was. They're not gonna, they never get that stuff right.
No.
I never really liked the style of it back then, but I kind of want to go back and rewatch it now. Like, I feel like I'll probably enjoy it more now.
You would, because I was the same way. I
Yeah.
hated the style back then because it was like big heads, long bodies, like it was just
Yeah.
weird. But now I'm just
Everybody's
like,
arms are too
It
long.
was so yeah. Yeah. Well, the episodes were all like 15 minutes or something, but it was just like it didn't give you like mass give you a story. Young Flux was just like, we're just gonna throw you in this world and we're gonna give you random. Oh, he left. We're gonna give you random stuff. So, Brothers Grimm.
Did you hear about the conspiracy of Rugrats?
That somebody's dead.
That they're all dead. It's just in Angelica.
Oh, Angelic. Oh, yeah. I heard that theory. I heard the Ed and Eddie theory. That they're all dead or something like that. Like, I like those little theories that they have with all these cartoons and shit.
You just come up with a theory like that about a children's show 10 years, 20 years later.
Yeah.
Because
There's
people
a
want to
theory.
believe shit.
One of the theories I liked about movies was there's this one, now I can't think of it, something, snow driver or snow, something like that with a train. The guy who played Captain America's in it. And
Snowpiercer.
yes. And they tied it into fucking Willy Wonka, the original movie. And they're saying how the guy who won, the kid who won in Willy Wonka, the original movie, was the guy who owned this train and was at the end of the train. And all these characters were the other kids in the movie. It was whoever breaks this shit down and thinks the shit like this is amazing. Because to me, I was just like, I would never have thought and pieced these two together. The same thing with like Matrix and Terminator. They pieced those two together. I was like, all right, this is pretty cool.
When you could piece the Matrix and Terminator together, you have a lot of free time.
They made it work.
No, I'm not saying that it's like bad or anything. I'm just saying that's a lot of free time because the Matrix has like comic books and other shit that they probably added to that whole little theory that they created. Pretty sure Terminator has extra shit that they created.
For sure, yeah, like side stories and stuff.
Like, don't get me wrong, like I like shit like that. Like when they like if they do shit like that for like Predator or something like that I fuck with more, then I'll be like, yeah. Like it's cool to have these little conspiracy or theories or ideas that would be cool. Like that's kind of what made Prey dope. Like that movie Prey is the fact that they took an idea, an original type of idea, and made it make sense. Like,
and did you know
this is what they do, and they just
I didn't like how he died.
You didn't like how he died?
No.
I like how they tied it into the second movie because I think in the trophy room they had a gun.
Yeah, that's where they had the gun. Yeah.
But Joe, I was looking at it. It's called The Brothers Grunt. Oh, he's not.
That TV show?
Yeah, it's called The Brothers Grunt.
Right. Okay. Oh, it's been like 30 years.
Yeah, and it looks really fun.
I remember being on like, yeah, it's super strange. I remember being on instead of the Max, and I was like, ah, shit, I wanted to catch the Max. Now this is on.
Yeah, it looks fucking. It looks like a Ren and Stimpy demon.
Yeah, like Ren and Stimpy. Yep.
That guy, I think it was Ren and Stimpy. No. There's one of those people that worked for Nickelodeon that were like a pedophile or whatever that was drawing cartoons. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure it was some of the same people.
It says on YouTube, Brothers Grunt episode 1, and it's fucking weird. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you got the right show.
Holy shit. This is trippy. Yeah, this shit is trippy as fuck, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, this is shit that was on late at night when I was 16. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're all right at the age.
It was either this shit or like Mystery Science Theater 3000. You know?
Yeah, but that was more attainable. But this is an acid trip.
Yeah.
As soon as I said that, they're putting tabs on the guy's phone. Yo, Steven, hold on a second. Steven, I gotta share this. You gotta share this shit. This is fucking. This is fucking amazingly.
A resin will keep your
As
breath
soon as you
fresh
said
on
it,
me,
this is good.
even after eating. Suck, don't chew. And now, the placing of the down.
How do we go from this to being super sensitive? Like, if you look at this shit, this is on TV.
This kind of reminds me of that one show, Super Jail.
Shit. Super what?
Super Jail. It was an Adult Swim show.
Oh yeah, it looks like the same artist, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who comes up with this shit? And it's a little bit of like Beavis Butthead, Rick and Morty.
No passing notes in class.
Yeah.
What the?
The gays are getting married?
They didn't invite me?
Give the good gays some credit, Alice. Clearly our invites must have been lost in the mail.
Actually, sir, Jean and Paul are just hoping for a small, intimate ceremony.
Whoa, you knew about this?
I am the only notary public in Super Jail, so...
And the only notary public who's never squeezed a booby.
If you want, I could say my scrapbook of love is from all three of us. But please, for the sake of Super Jail, don't get involved.
Lame. If it's a real celebration, though, what?
Sir, I'm begging you. Don't you remember what it was like before the gays got together? Back when they used to run the double rainbows and the purple pythons? The most brutal gang Super Jail had ever seen?
They're doing the whole Warriors thing. Or no, the
to the horrific yet manageable levels we enjoy today.
No, this is This is Rent.
Not Rent. It was the other one.
The other one, yeah.
Where the song Maria came from.
They soon left their gangs behind, and without leadership,
Oh my god, it's like an old ass
purple pythons dispersed. True love.
play or something like that. Let's see. What was the other thing we're looking? Oh, the Max.
West Side Story.
Oh, there you go. You're right. West Side Story.
Just watching their meth cartoons.
I think I'll have some fun with them.
Damn. The whole series is only 24.
Oh, here it
Hi,
is.
and welcome to another
This is
exciting episode about whether it will live up to on the comic around the world. The comics. Michael Haley voiced the character of Max, while
I was
Gwyneth
just talking about it.
stuff.
I don't want to hear you. I thought it was going to play the episodes.
MTV animation.
My mind wanders across all the lonely, misguided people in this dark city.
It's wet, dark and wet.
Full of people who are experts at avoiding reality.
It's the kind of weather that penetrates and wet.
With good reason. I'm not sure any of us wants to know what goes on out there at 3
I
a.m.
did it all for you, Joy.
God knows who doing God knows what.
The pain, the sex, it was all for you.
Best not to think about it. Just push it down and go on. Lots of other people could use my help.
I was going to show
I
my
always come back to
Max
old Max.
DVD, but
Really
I
thinks
forgot
he's
where I
some
put
kind
it.
of
No, my
plain
Max. I had my Max DVD.
Not that the city couldn't use one.
I know. I gotta go to. I gotta see if I could get tickets to
Purple, he's heroic.
They come out of the ground,
So I could go to that
pulling
guy.
me down.
Oh, to the one in New
I
York?
have to fight back or be destroyed.
He just may be
I'm most likely
out of
gonna
his
buy it
mind.
for like Saturday this year.
God,
like, just for one
It's
day.
starting to come back to me now.
Let me know.
The gods who eat mountains, the flying
Because
dragons,
I do want to go to the DVD guy. That's one of the main
leopard
reasons why I want to go. I
queen.
just want to go get more animes.
The Max, ruler of the jungle, scourge of the city.
A few women who can't take care of themselves get messed with, and you ride to the rescue. Who are you to assume responsibility for their lives?
I am the Max.
Turn-ons, Pez, Cheers, and Justice.
You killed my
I think it's just like me. Me and Max look exactly
killed my hostage. You killed my hostage!
Turn-offs, serial murderers.
Don't you lovely ladies have something you could be doing right now?
Vicious sharp-fang parasites, bubble baths, journey to worlds undreamt of. With the Max, you've never seen a hero with feet this big.
Mondays at 10. Jesus. We had good shit back then.
A whole different world back then. MTV was completely different back then. MTV had a whole show.
I don't know if you guys remember, but that's not the Max's teeth. That's actually a lampshade.
Yeah. No, I don't think anybody else knows besides me and you because.
Yeah.
I never read the comics, so.
Yeah. But it was fucked up. And even Mr. Cohen's her uncle. And then that you get that panel where he's almost like enslaving her sexually, but it's just weird. Very weird. I thought Steven
Yeah, it got dark.
Why is it? Why is she wearing a lampshade?
No. All right. The Max is basically Julie created the Max. What happened was she was in college.
He's actually a rabbit.
Well, he's three things. He's a homeless guy, a rabbit, and a lampshade. But with Julie, what happened to Julie? Because it's all about mental issues and whatever. So Julie created the Max. So in college, she was driving home in the rain. Some guy wanted help. She picked him up to like a hitchhiker. That hitchhiker raped her. So then the next time that happened, she started panicking and hit the guy, and it was just a homeless guy like that needed help. She drags his body into like an alleyway and dumps him there. And there's like a lampshade, and there was him, and he goes into the outback, which is her like inside of her mind kind of thing. But it gets weird, but he dies in the alleyway, and then a lampshade goes like kind of is there that goes over his head or some shit. And then the whole rabbit thing is when she was younger, there was a rabbit that got ran over or some shit, and she kept the rabbit under her bed to try to help it. But she was a kid, she didn't know better, and all she heard was the scratching of the rabbit at night. So it would like fuck with her mentally until the rabbit died or some shit like that. It's been a while since I read it. But so Max is basically a homeless guy who is also a rabbit and a lampshade. That's her protector. But it's really fucked up, that whole damn storyline. Am I right with that, Joe, or no?
He said no.
Maybe.
Said,
I think Joe's gone.
Spawn cartoon was better.
Joe's gone.
I like the Spawn cartoon.
The Spawn cartoon was
I just
awesome.
wish it was longer. Yeah, I just wish it was longer.
So do I. Well, because Spawn is still going on till this day. So can you imagine that cartoon going on with the comic books over 300 and something episodes?
Hey, listen, a fucking One Piece could be fucking 1,000 episodes almost.
Yeah. So was that right, Joe?
Yeah, that sounds right to me, what you were saying. It's been a long time, but yeah, that sounds like it.
Yeah, been a long time to me. I just feel like that was the gist of what I got. It's only 12:21. I thought we're in like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I'm heading to bed.
Boom.
I was up.
All right, almost.
I had work.
I'll talk to you guys later, man.
Hold on. Lost everybody.
Peace out,
All right.
people.
Peace out.
Yeah, next time definitely we gotta do something.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Peace.
Have a good one, Steve. Good night.
So yeah, have a good night, everybody.